Hi, so I just pulled into the parking lot of my gym and I'm about to go work out, and it occurred to me that I've been wanting to make this video and I'm just going to do it now. I don't know why. I don't know if anybody's ever going to watch it, but I'm going to make it anyway. So the topic is hypergraphia. I have hypergraphia. It is the obsessive urge to write. I'm making this video because I haven't really seen a whole lot of stuff about it, and when I search for information about it, there's only limited information that I've been able to come across, and it doesn't really help me too much. So I don't know if I'm going to reach anybody who has hypergraphia, but there's information that I wish that I could find. The only information that I can find is that people with hypergraphia sometimes have temporal lobe epilepsy or bipolar, which is what I have. I have been diagnosed with bipolar 2 and hypergraphia as a facet of that. So my mom also had hypergraphia. She passed away recently, and one of the things that I got from her was mini notebooks, like 9 milk crates of notebooks, handwritten, and she had so many letters and poems and so many things that she'd written, including a full manuscript that was typed on a typewriter. So one of the things that I get when I tell people I have hypergraphia and tell them what it is, they say, "Oh, wow, I wish I had that. That sounds pretty cool." Well, it is actually a problem. So when I start writing, I frequently can't actually stop. I feel like I can't stop. I write in notebooks and anything that I can write on. I particularly like writing in the notes section of my phone. I have documents saved in external hard drives and on computers and in Google Drive, just millions of them. And texting becomes an issue for me. When I get in a hypergraphic state, I will text somebody way too many texts that are very long, and it's like I can't stop, and then I'll write more texts to explain why I'm writing so many texts. It's very difficult to refrain. It is it's a compulsion. It's to, like, when I'm doing it, it's to like relieve the thoughts. Like I have like racing thoughts, and I feel like I can't get them out, and the only way to get them out is to write. And so I will start writing, and I feel like I need to explain everything, and then I can just never stop explaining because there's like always something else to say. So I've been taking a look at it lately because I want to do something about it. Part of the thing about hypergraphia is that the writing tends to not be organized. It's not like productive writing, really. Of course, like when I was in college and stuff, I did really well we had like classes where I had to write an essay every week, and I would just write it right before class, and I could do that when there was a topic, but in my hypergraphic writing, I tend to just ramble. Sometimes it starts out like coherent, and then as it progresses, it gets like, it's not necessarily incoherent, it's just kind of like it doesn't ever reach really a conclusion or a point, and it tends to be highly emotional, and it'll just be big paragraphs, like block paragraphs, and just go on and on. And I don't get any relief from doing it. It tends to like exacerbate the feelings that I'm having rather than relieving them. So I'm putting this out there for anybody who may suffer from hypergraphia. If you could comment that you know, if you've ever had this happen to you, or maybe anything that you've done about it, that would be great. So thank you if you've watched this. I'm going to be pretty amazed if anybody actually watches this, but thanks.